I'm sure been involved in a lot of joint practices or some. Is that the first one where there wasn't like a major brawl?
Yeah, I'd say the ones that I've been a part of. Yeah, this has probably been one of the first ones. So, I think it was good. Mutual respect between both teams, and we played in between the whistles, and we're cool afterwards. So it was pretty smooth.
How did the defense do today, just generally?
Man, just a lot of energy flying around, making plays, and just having fun. Going against somebody new, somebody not going against the same offense we've been going against every day in training camp and OTA. So it was fun.
How do you compare and contrast the importance of joint practice versus actually getting live reps in a preseason game? Like, do you prefer one or the other?
No, I mean, I think anytime you can go against somebody else, it's always good quality reps. Like I said before, you're not going against, our offense. So we're seeing, different stuff, different schemes and stuff like that. So I think it's all quality reps.
It seemed like there were a lot of PBUs out there for you guys. Do you think you kind of like won the day?
I think we just had a lot of energy, like I said before, and everybody fed off of it, making plays, and just excited to be out there, like I said, and just having fun, like we should be. So.
What was your reaction when word started coming through about JC's accident this morning?
Just hoping everything was good, making sure he was all right. We heard that he was good, and that he just had a minor little thing. So everybody's good, and that was the main thing. So.
Chance to talk to him.
Yeah, he's in good spirits. So, was out there watching us, watching the guys supporting us. So, in good spirits as everybody else is. So.
Dave kind of gave us the plan for the offense tomorrow. Has he told you how long you guys expect to be out there?
Nah, I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm sure whatever they want us to do, we'll be ready to do it. So.
Tre'von, how hard is it for a run defense to kind of come together when you're practicing against your own guys a lot of times? And is today a better barometer of that?
I think, just having that mentality of really, like you said, just stopping the run, being physical up front, making the tackles that we need to make. And I think, going against our guys or somebody else, we always will have to have that mentality to stop the run, to get things done the way we need to do it, whether it's us or somebody else. So.
With Shedeur Sanders starting the game on Friday night, how kind of exciting might that be, and what do you expect to see from Shedeur, and what do you guys expect to show him?
I think it'll be fun. I don't think we're looking at it as just playing against Shedeur, and it'll be super exciting. I think any quarterback would be the same way. We treat them the same way, but I don't know what we'll expect. We'll see when we get there. And I don't want to put too many things on the table that what we're going to do, but we'll see. We're going to have fun, and it'll be an exciting game. So.
Approach these preseason games, what is obviously end result winning, that sort of thing, but for first teamers that are going to get limited reps, are you looking at, for yourself on a performance level, are you looking at just fundamentals, execution? I mean,
yeah,
obviously make the play, but are you trying to find, is that what you're focusing on?
Yeah, fundamentals, speed of the game, communication, making sure it's all on point, just kind of brushing the dust off of, we ain't been in the game for some months now. So, kind of just, like you said, communication, just, getting lined up right, making the plays you're supposed to make and doing your job. So that's the main thing.
Get beat over the top.
Yeah, right.
What do you make of what Lathan's been able to do, just coming in as a rookie, making a statement early on, and it seems like there's been great reviews about him in general.
Yeah, man, big time dude, big time player. Excited to see what he can do in the preseason and the season to come. But just always comes to work with a lot of energy, a lot of passion, super athletic, physical, great ball skills, and can communicate. So he has all the things, in his repertoire to be a very good player.
You see 40-year-old Joe Flacco out there. I mean, does he look like he's 40 when you're going against him?
Nah, man. Seasoned vet. So just a great to compete against him. Show us things he. A lot of other people don't show us that have been in the game as long as he has. So it was fun to go against him and kind of pick his brain. So.
Trey, what can you and Shaw on the field together bring to this defense?
Say that one more time.
What can you and Shaw on the field together bring to this defense?
Shaw?
Yeah.
Man, just like I said with Lathan, man, just energy, leadership, communication, and just being able to, play the way we're supposed to play. Fast, physical, effort. So that's what you can expect out of us too. So.
Apologize if you've been asked this already, but how would you assess the defense's performance today?
Like I said, energy. That's what I felt all day. That was kind of our big motto, was coming out to practice with a lot of energy, and everybody would match that. And that's what we did. We made plays when we were supposed to, and we fed off each other. So.
Is there one thing since your arrival that's kind of surprised you about Carolina?
The humidity. That's probably about it. No, man. I mean, football is football. The scheme is the scheme. You learn it when you get in here. Some things are a little different technique-wise, but for the most part, I've seen most of how the defense is supposed to be played. So I'd just say that.
Everybody good? All right, thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you, guys. You have a good one.